You have flat 12s, you have full 18s, and the
Okay, this is probably my best bet.
Right, so a regimental
To
command.
take a view of the armor table from one end to the other. Just to give you an idea of how many models are here. It's quite a few.
Other than
I think the quality models are focused in this small scale, the 1/72 and smaller. Some of these things are amazing.
Yeah.
That looks like a 135th model, doesn't it? Again, I think most people would be challenged to do their 135th and
The only kit
looking that good.
that I know of in 35th that actually does the radios right is the 35th scale, 251.
It's an amphibious Sherman.
The radios in that are so accurate that you can actually take your Dragon
Nice looking Panther.
That's the only kit that I know of anywhere.
What's really amazing is this British fake truck tank over here, where they took and made a canvas cover over the tank
You have to do is, all you got to do is
and camouflage it to look like a truck from the air.
But it's beautiful. Because if you were going to do something like this,
You
or that,
gotta be very confident of things. Build a canvas cover like that and cover up all your good work. Then again, nobody else is going to do it.
Oh, you got your Crusader, did you? Yeah. Excellent. Good. Mark 422. Oh, is that right? Oh, good for you. Excellent. Excellent. Good. That's nice to see you stuff. That's not that big.
Look at that Jeep. That is in 1/72 scale. That is tiny. Now we get up to 1/35 scale, and this is the Allied stuff. Very nice models here. Here's a BT-7. What a few of us on YouTube are doing right now, but I don't think I've entered mine or anything. I just got one in the box.
It's true. She was.
A friend of ours got this early. I killed one in the house, in the basement the other day.
Now what you're going to see are the two best models in the show. Of course, I'm not prejudiced at all. Wow, that's a VK3002, or 3001, if I'm corrected. And a German V10. I don't think I'll even place with them.
Two dogs killed the raccoon the other day in our county, and it turned up for having.
Oh, for sure. This time of year.
This is fully tracked, closed, modern armor. Pretty neat Russian tank there. That's a T-72, if I'm not mistaken. This is my buddy John King's armored recovery vehicle. He said he hadn't seen one in a contest for a long time. Then he brings it to Buffcon here, and what happens? Another one shows up. He wasn't bummed out about it. He just took it with good humor. Fully tracked, visible interior.
Yeah, I mean,
Doesn't get much more visible than a self-propelled gun. Or a German whirlwind in the aircraft gun. And here's one based on the Panzer 38. And there's a Vesp. This is the kind of stuff that really gets detailed, and that's modern AFVs, especially these 8-wheel jobbers. They have plenty of stowage and plenty of detail to be added. It'll probably take me about 2 months just to put the plastic together, let alone do this kind of weathering job and detail it out like this. Here's a U.S. Greyhound, also known as 88mm targets. And there's a tow missile back when the Army thought, yeah, Jeep's good enough for anything. This is 148. Sorry, smaller than 148. This is major conversions in scratch built, and what you're going to see here is something you're not going to see again once you came to this contest. It's a Japanese combat engineering vehicle, scratch built. Guy describes it as having 2,000 plus parts. That's the kind of rivet counting you don't mind seeing. When the guy's counting the number of parts on the vehicle and giving you a number of like 2,000. This is a beautiful little 1/72 scale. M42 self-propelled gun from a Hasegawa kit. But he scratch built the interior, and it's not wanting for anything despite the scale. Real nice Sherman. One of the Germans' brighter ideas is the Sturm Tiger. Actually, it was a bridge testing vehicle that they developed during World War II. I built one of these in 1/35th, and I thought it was tiny enough. But this is 1/72 scale. And not only is there one of them, but there's two of them by two different guys. This is out of the box category. Here's a brave soul too. He built the Empire kit of the World War I British rhomboid design main battle tank. I don't know if it's a Mark II, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. This is a U.S. Marine Corps armored recovery vehicle. It's got a booklet and everything describing the whole model, how it was built. This is the way to do it. If you're going to put all that work into it, you might as well document it. Ordnance prime movers under tow. So we got an 88. Cold German there manning the post there. German equipment captured in Africa, just in case you didn't know. It's a beautiful 88 anti-tank on diorama. It's got all the front and back wheel apparatuses they use to tow these around with. And here's another field gun. I'm not too sure what that is, whether it's German or Russian. This is a German 155mm, I'm not sure. There's a nice Gatling gun. Those of you who are into the 19th century stuff. Half-tracks, armored cars. Humvees. Those are armored cars in Iraq. At least that's what they're supposed to be used for, according to Donald Rumsfeld. Let's see, can't focus too good here. There we go. A Russian tractor with cab. It's kind of neat. And a water trailer. Perfect scale model Blau is the manufacturer of that. This is a Dragon model of a US half-track, very well done. Plenty of storage on this thing. I think the guys are going to be camping out, right? A Merkava. It's a Japanese main battle tank from the 60s or 70s, not sure. T-34-85, best tank in the world. This is a Leopard. Leopard 1A4, 5? So not sure. Another Sherman, Israeli, of course. And Run Abrams.
Ooh, PDU, exactly. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't make sense? No, you know why? It's the gun barrel.
Another Merkava.
Nice job, bro.
Yeah, he did a
I'm not sure which is the better one. This might be a little bit better.
DML, that's a
Never know what
DML.
the IPMS judges are going to do, because they're probably going to find a little blob of glue on the bottom of that thing and say, "Oop, disqualified."
51 over there.
DMX 30.
Yep. That might be the new main kit. I think that's
Again, the best models in the show right there, folks. Best ones.
there's a Ming Leopard 1 and 4.
Japanese tanks. I think the Japanese tanks are pretty cool, but there aren't too many real good kits of them out. This is one of my new favorites, the British Comet and the Cromwell. Another best tank in the world, Soviet T-34-85. Is this a SU-122? I don't know. Joseph Stalin 3. A fitting tank for a fitting man. Okay. These are models under glass. It's a pretty neat little model, 1/72nd scale. Tiny, another tiny Jeep. Tiny Panther. Guys, you can see by the guy's entry sheet, he did a lot to that. Okay, that about wraps up the armor. A lot of happy modelers looking at all their stuff. Let me wander over here to the dioramas. Oh, there's some real cool ones here. I just gotta show you the highlights. If you were ever wondering what you're going to do with your old portable black and white television, this is what I suggest.
Big in the middle. I think you just get good there and then down, actually, you know.
I just had to do it. I loved it.
This is Kelly's Heroes. At first I thought, well, I should have done a Vietnam, but no. Kelly's Heroes is shown on TV.
Right here. Right here's the sign. Right here's the sign.
Wowie, another beautiful box diorama, Civil War scene. This looks like a Civil War medical unit. This thing's under glass, and it should be.
Looks like it should be. It's a section of the ship.
It's a pretty gory scene. Realities of war. It's a Lindbergh kit, believe it or not. Kind of handed to the guy just for tackling that thing. This is based on Berlinden. And here we have this Titanic, just about ready to make its final death plunge. Peacetime. This one looks like it was stored in the guy's chicken coop for a few years and they dug it out for the contest. I'm not knocking them or anything, okay? I'm not being judgmental, but whatever happened with all this stuff? Oh, it's a fire. The fire took place, according to this guy. The fireboat had to put out the fire on the USS Pensacola. It's kind of neat here. Excuse me. Spilling. Night fighters. Yeah, I guess so. German, British, American. There's the F-117 there, flying over Baghdad.
Oh, is that what it is?
I remember during the Iraq War, the first one, some reporter Wag said a stealth fighter in this war would be flying at night. Blue baby plastic. Neat. For your war gamer role-playing guys, these are pretty neat. And let's see. Oh, these are all the losing generals in the Civil War. Yep. Jubal Early. Jubal Early was famous for never having spoken to women. He was like the Indian guy on Big Bang Theory. Couldn't talk to women. I don't know if booze helped him or not. Okay, I'll keep going here as long as my battery lasts. Ships. Hello?
Some young ladies here selling 50-50 tickets, and this guy ain't buying it.
Neither am I.
Even if you don't want to buy it, buy anything.
Oh, some of these ships are fabulous. This monitor is neat. It's a Maine, I think. Battleship Maine. The Italians in World War II used to put this red and white stripe on the bow of their battleships and capital ships. I think it was like to assist targeting. Russian submarine. Here's another bright idea the Japanese had, which was to bomb the Panama Canal using these things. Yep, that didn't work out too good. Can you imagine trying to bomb the Panama Canal so you could put it out of action for more than like a week with a bomb load of a float plane taken off from a submarine? What do you think, we made the Panama Canal out of paper mache? Religious thing there, for those of you of that persuasion. Oh, another losing general in the Civil War. Probably stole that carbine off the dead Union guy. Monsters. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Frankenstein. There's a Terminator. Medusa. Ah, here's a pretty neat diorama. This is the guys from that famous Civil War photograph, the 3 captured rebel prisoners after the Battle of Gettysburg, as photographed by Matthew Brady. A few days after the battle, these guys were probably thinking they could sneak off into the woods and maybe live on stolen farmers' chickens for a few years and wait till the war was over. And what is this? It's kind of cute. I think that's a flying saucer. Wow. Got to get around here and maybe check out some of these shadow boxes. They look kind of neat. Oh, another Civil War photograph. This is a pretty famous photograph of the body, some bodies being reinterred after, I think it's the Battle of Fredericksburg. I'm not sure, maybe Cold Harbor, but this guy did a shadow box build of all this and did a pretty damn good job. He was stonewalled down. Got shot by his own men.
Yep, and that's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
U.S. Airborne. Sovietsky.
She was an archer.
Doesn't say which one this is, but he's definitely full of spirit, huh? Captain Hasse Winde, Finnish Air Force. Jaguar, Finnish Air Force pilot. World War I. Private 3rd Battalion, 6 Marines. I'll tell you, the guys in World War I are about the bravest. They had nothing to protect themselves from all that accurate rifle and machine gun fire except the skin of their teeth. There's that. Oh, that was the Texas. I said that was the Maine before, but I photographed it from the wrong side. There's a big old nameplate, USS Texas, 1898, Spanish-American War. I think we taught those Spaniards the meaning of the word respect during that thing, didn't we? Some beautiful car models here.
They polish the shit out of it.
Beautiful finish. I like the rat rods, but that's because you can finish them like an armor piece. Here's a Pinto modified from the early 70s.
No, he's probably out.
Guy did these trucks like this one and this one here. He does a complete building portfolio that he displays with the models, and I don't know, but I think I can highly recommend this, and I think I'm going to try this with the next model I do for a contest, because if you build all this detail into them, and the vast majority of it gets hidden by the bodywork or it's undersized, you know, it's covered up, it's on the underside of the vehicle. This is going to show people what you did and how much effort there was into this, which on these is just a fabulous effort. Yeah, this looks like a remote control vehicle.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's all right.
Are you just doing video or are you talking too?
I'm talking too, but I don't mind. Adds a little to the environment, you know. I'm going to post this on my YouTube channel.
There you go.
Wow. Look at that. Hey, look at that. Looks like a Chevy big block. I'm not sure. Big block or small block. And there is a fabulous funny car.
That's me.
Okay, I'm going to keep going because the battery's still hanging in there. Cover a little of the space models. Built by authentic, card-carrying space cadets. Here's the Virgin Airways. You know, for $10,000 you can spend 30 seconds in space. Model. And if something happens and they don't quite get into space that day, at least we took the hide off for you while you're in space. What is that? No way. Here's one for Wappy Nutter. This is not as good as his work because it's huge. There's my hand there, okay? But looks like something he did. This too, in a way. A Terminator 2 aircraft. That's pretty neat. For all you Trekkies out there, there's some Trekkie stuff. Space Station, Enterprise. Go right down the line here. There's a late model. Bass Pro Shops.
I can basically hear.
You could go to a track near you and see one of these all covered with mud.
What is it, Thunderbolt?
But if you don't get a chance to do that, you can see this one here, this model. I think it's got every single part on it.
think that might be a Thunderbolt.
Ronald McDonald robot. Wow. Talk about imagination. This is a tiny little cutie. There's a bejeweled eggplant. You call it, maybe your daughter could do this with it. Whatever that is. The glare is kind of bothering that. I saw one of these on eBay. It's a model of a Messerschmitt. There's my hand for scale. I think it's a BF-110 instrument panel. Yes, it is, according to the entry sheet. Edward, 1/4 scale BF-110 instrument panel. Super detailed. What you can do is you can take a picture of this off of eBay or wherever you see it, and use it to detail your 1/48 scale model. Not saying that's what I did, but it'd be a good idea. Well, this is the model room, about peak time, about 1 o'clock. And hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye.